Hey everybody, Facebook world, yeah, YouTube. We're actually streaming live on Periscope as well. Periscope is like a YouTube or a video channel for Twitter, which will be going away March 31st. So then they'll only be featuring Twitter live. So until then, we'll keep playing our story cell. I know there's some engagement over there on Periscope. So hey to you guys if you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Just drop a comment. Let us know. This is Story Cell. And we are going to be featuring our hashtag this week, which is the word unique. And I'm going to put that banner at the bottom. Give me a sec here. There we go. So, Sally, you had some beautiful stories this week, really loving on people in the class and doing your thing. So, talk about unique, what it meant to you this week and through your stories.
Thanks, Katie. I think that this, do you guys have feedback?
I don't have feedback. I'm good.
Okay. So this week was just a reminder that we are all unique individuals and that we just need to be us and not worry about comparing ourselves to others, which is such a trait that just all of us have. It's human to want to compare. And I came across a quote this week that says, every minute you spend wishing you had someone else's life is a minute you spent wasting your own. And so I just celebrated those in the community and really reflected a lot this week on my own talents and not comparing myself to others. So this is a great safe community to do that in. And it was just really nice. It's always nice to have everyone's support in this group. And these weekly hashtags just are really good reminders. They let you tap into the things that, are really meaningful and important. So back to you, Kibi.
I love it. Yeah. So my quote was exactly what you're talking about. We are uniquely and wonderfully made. So anytime I heard the word unique, it just struck that for me. I know in my book, Breaking Free, I really talk about how we all have a set of fingerprints and that it's unique and we're all very different. So yet we try so hard to fit in and be like other people. And it is human nature. So we have to kind of, balance that with that we are worthy. And I actually have a little sticky note right here on my desk that says, I'm saying you, talking to myself, you are worthy with a heart. This month is all about love, and we are worthy of everything, but especially love. We're worthy of love and kindness and being treated right. And of course, we need to treat others right as well to get that back in return, but that we're worthy of greatness and we're worthy of love. So I love what you're talking about, Sally, here about being unique and not comparing and just being who we are in our own shoes. So thank you for sharing that. All right, Jane, your story speaking through unique. What did it mean to you this week?
Well, for me this week, I really focused on each person's individuality and how important it is that we each recognize how unique we are, and out of that uniqueness, the contribution that we have to give to the world. And one of the little quotes that I found, it wasn't even, didn't even have an author's name, but it's, be so completely yourself that everyone else feels safe to be themselves too. And I think that the more that we portray that, we give others permission to shine their own light and to be their own unique self. So that's kind of what I did with the word this week. Back to you, Kibi.
Yeah, Dana, we actually see that in our Bible study. So many times you can do a study and you don't, I know for me, sometimes I don't feel like being me because I just don't know if what I'm saying is lined up or, we're just always scared of maybe offending someone based on our experiences, etc. But in our study, because we're all unique and we shine with no judgment, there you can really see people come out of their shell and be who they are, even though we're not all, we don't all agree the same way, but we talk through that and we're like, we love people's experiences, we love their perspectives, and we can truly see that happening in the live raw of our Bible study that we're actually all reading the Bible cover to cover, starting with page 1. We're actually on day 32. So it's pretty cool to watch this, and what you're talking about, we're really living that in our Bible study read. Thank you for sharing. By the way, Daryl Price is in Story Cell with us, and he is the one who picked out this word this week. So we'll definitely highlight Daryl and thank him for this word. It was so much fun. All right, Susie, what did hashtag unique mean to you this week and through your stories?
The hashtag word unique for this week, I kind of feeling the same as Sally and yourself. And it just, to me, it just shows that how I think all of us have been in a year or more of in this group, and how we're, what do they say, like-minded now, because we've been taught on how to share all the positivity, and each of us are unique and have something to offer everybody. And my quote that I found that really resonated with me was, "Your story is so unique and so different, not worthy of comparison." So don't compare yourself. We all have something special to offer the world. And this week I try to celebrate different characters of a person, that they share, and it just was really, I had a good time finding different stories and phrases to post. And it's really a treat when you have other people sharing your stories to their friends, I found that a couple times this week. So back to you, Coach.
I love it, Susie. And just wrapping up here, Sally and Susie both talked about don't compare. You are unique. Stand in who you are. Susie, you kind of dripped in on other people and their uniqueness and really highlighting them. And I think we all did that through our stories. Every person that we celebrated or highlighted, we thought, what makes them different? What makes them unique, right? Jane, you talked about being who you are, no matter what. Like, you're not going to, everybody's not going to like us, right? Look at Daryl popping on. He's so funny. Daryl, what are you doing here? Look at there. Every person that we celebrated or highlighted, we thought, watch me.
Hey, everybody.
How unique is this to have Daryl pop in? And how did you know what the link was?
I don't know. Maybe through my skills from Story Cell, I figured it out.
That's right. Look at him. He went and found our link, y'all. That's so cool. I love it. You want to share about unique? We're talking about it. I was just wrapping up. Yeah.
Oh, I know you're just wrapping up. I wanted to come on, be unique. Susie and Jane and Sally, good to see you all. All y'all are amazing. Everything you're doing. Your words, I listened in. I was over here finishing up with a client, and I was literally wanting to get on because I was hearing some of your words, unique, and thank you, Coach Keeby. But I just wanted to say to each of you all that there never has, nor there ever has been, and there never will be another you, period. This fingerprint is it. And I think sometimes we take this fingerprint for granted, that this is it, and that you are it. And that's all that's going to be, that all is, and it's all that ever was. One shot at being you. And I think that is pretty cool. I think that's really cool in the history of mankind that we're it. So don't take it for granted. That's what the word meant to me. And it really applies to you, Jane and Susie and Sally. I know a little bit about each and every one of you and things you're going through. And honestly, good things, bad things, everything, we can find the goodness in the uniqueness of who we are and spread that love. And I'm telling you, it is incredibly good when you realize that you are one of a kind.
Yeah, so Daryl, we were wrapping it up, and I was talking about being worthy of greatness. I have a little sticky note on my pin box right here that says, talking to myself, you are worthy of greatness. But I loved what kind of Susie dripped in, calling other people's uniqueness out. So when we were doing our stories on other people, how they are unique and what we love about them. I know for me, like all my friends, Susie, you mentioned like mind, and that's great too. Like, we want to have alignment. We want to have like-mindedness, but I love the difference. Like, if we all were the same and thought the same and and our talents were the same, it'd be really boring. But Susie, another thing you mentioned was the uniqueness of this class. And I can tell you guys, I see a lot watching. And Chris, thank you for chiming in. You're kind of new watching, so I want to shout you out. Hey, Lay. Hey, Kathy. Lots of people watching. Thank you for watching. If you drop a comment, we'll shout you out. But if you're looking for online training and a community of support, a unique training, meaning that if you've taken training before, it's nothing like you've ever had before. So does anybody want to chime in, kind of piggybacking off Susie on the uniqueness of StoryCell in this platform? Whoever wants to go for it.
Kibi, I'll just say a few words.
Okay.
I didn't really know what I was getting into when I got in, to tell you the truth, because I thought I was getting in, I was going to just learn all the rules about social media and how to market myself and how to do, and it's so much more. And I can tell you that in 1 year, the 1 year and a couple of months that I've been here, my whole vista is changed. I have changed, and I feel a whole lot better in my own skin because of it.
Mm-hmm.
It may not make sense to many people, but it's been the biggest blessing in my life to be here. So, for what that's worth.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll also share that I've been in the community for quite a while, and I would say it's transformative. I have seen Jane and Susie come along, and their presence on social media. I've just seen the growth and the transformation, along with everyone that takes this class, where sometimes you may be a little timid, a little hesitant at first. And then, all of a sudden, people are they're on Zooms, they're on Facebook Live, they're interviewing people, and you're just building and layering skills. And done a lot of different trainings in the past, but Kibi in this community really offers, the word dynamic comes to mind, like really dynamic training. And it's, whether you have a business or not, it doesn't matter. It's just a great community to be a part of. And so I love it.
Thank you so much, Sally, for sharing that. So, Susie, you opened the can of worms with this. Do you want to kind of chime in?
Yes, of course. Well, all I have to say is in the year and a few months, I think Jane and I started around the same time, I have grown leaps and bounds. I have more confidence on posting online. I get so many people saying, those pretty posts you make on Facebook, I said, well, there's a class you can take, and Coach Kibi and Nicole, they'll show you the right way. And I've even shared with some friends that have online businesses, and they've made attempts to do lives and stuff. And I say to myself, oh, they need Coach Kibi. But the best thing of this class that it's brought for me is it's really reduced my anxiety and my stress levels, because I just want to post positive, loving posts. I don't want to see the negative stuff. I do my best not to post anything negative. If I see something negative, I just scroll over or post something positive to, and I just, it just really has reduced the anxiety in my life, doing these stories on Facebook and Instagram. It's really a great class. You need something positive in your life. You need to reduce your anxiety and your stress. I highly recommend StoryCell.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Susie. All right, Daryl, you hopped on. You can close us out if you want to share about stories or the hashtags. Anything you want to share, you can close us down. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Oh, man, absolutely. Yeah, I'll just say the stories do sell. Your story sells. And you are you. You're your product. You're your brand. between Coach Keeby, Coach Nicole, the content, the maintenance piece of this, that whether it's mentioned or not, the internet changes, the social media changes, we change, the world changes, and it's changing fast. So I think it's so important to be up to speed. And I think that's the thing. I've worked together with Coach Keeby in different platforms, but I realized that I've got to have my shop open. So if you need a shop open, even in your personal or business, I think Susie's saying, or Sally, just having this in your life in general is a life changer. So be unique, be the best you. You get one shot, make it count. I know Susie and Jane and Sally and Coach Keeby are doing it. So if you want to be a part of something growing, hop on Story Sale. Woo!
Thanks, y'all.
Bye, y'all.